Up, man. Dude, I was watching all fucking Monday. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out if Ron Rivera is coming. And when they said that the Redskins was high, I'm panicking like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how these dudes pounce on this. Man, like I'm mad. I'm mad. But at the same time, man, fuck him. He didn't want to choose my team. Fuck him. Damn, that's fucked up, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, how you gonna go to the Redskins out of all teams? I mean, that team is struggling because of the name and the identity and the fucking the racist shit, whatever, with the it being an Indian and all that stuff. Like, people want to, and you want to go to that team? Come on, man. You gotta do better. You being a minority and shit, you supposed to feel out. I hope everybody get mad. Fuck, man. I hope everybody get mad at him joining that team. Like shit, go to the Cowboys. Don't go to the Redskins. That hurt even worse. But you know what? I get it. I motherfucking get it. Like he had more control. He probably was gonna get way more control than any other team. He wasn't gonna get more control over in Dallas because Jerry Jones was still would override him. And you know what? I'm gonna just put it in perspective for this. This is why he didn't choose the Browns. Okay. For one, it's the Browns. And what do I mean by that? Oh, okay. I mean, look at us. Look at us, man. I hate to fucking say it, man. But we're the team that places go to die, or players go to die. Like careers go to die. It's true. Look at us. Look at us. The fuck, man. This shit hurts on a whole nother level, bro. Like this feel like I didn't get chose, man. You know what I mean? Like somebody just chose somebody else, like which they did. But this shit's not right. So now what? We don't get Ron Rivera. We don't get my first choice. What's next? To be honest, I don't know. There's no other candidates that make me feel overly whelmed to be like, oh, we gotta get this guy. Like this pool of coaches and stuff, everything's in the air at this point, especially for this team. He was the one I was the most confident in as far as like trying to change this franchise around. Now he's about to take Steve Wilks, which is fine. Which is fine. Now that Steve Wilks is about to leave, I ain't like him all like that anyway. So I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he might be a good coach, but I just even when we made him a defensive coordinator, like we all knew that it was Ron Rivera that was doing most of the coaching and stuff like that. So damn, man, like I ain't gonna say I didn't like him. I just wasn't. I didn't expect nothing. Okay, not as a person. I just figured like as somebody on this team. I mean, from going to Greg Williams to Steve Wilks, I'm like, dang, you know, even though Greg Williams' defense was like low as far as yards given up per game, but you gotta also take in consideration like the offense was always up and down too. So it was just like, you know, unless everybody was able to play complementary football where it's like the defense could get their yards. They had turnovers though, so that was the thing. But nonetheless, like I feel it, it was getting Steve Wilks or whatever like that. Just trying to compare the two is like you really can't make no comparison because they definitely just two different styles of defenses, at least from what I see. You know, um, what defense I like better? I honestly like I don't know. Like we still not there, and that's why I said we need a defensive coordinator because like defense wins championships. We need a defensive minded head coach. Defense wins championships. So who's next for me? Personally, the defensive coordinator from the 49ers, that Robert Saleh dude. But you know what? I can guarantee that Kyle Shanahan will talk him out of it. Like we could have like the best presentation pitch and everything, and 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 it really sound good for him. But I guarantee Kyle Shanahan was talk his ass out of it. And why? These are all the reasons why I feel like Ron Rivera didn't come here either. All right, it come down to D and Jimmy Haslam, the Haslam family, man. The way we've been going about shit is, at least from what I read from the paper, like, why would a coach want to come here? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's start with Hugh. You know, how did they fire him? They go up to him in his office and relieve him his duty. Don't get me wrong, every team do that probably, whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as far as what I look at our franchise, not only are we a bad franchise, we delete, we fuck up careers, but the owners, okay, they tell you one thing, they make you feel confident. Apparently, okay, how they did Hugh, they walked in there, they fired him unsuspectingly. Hugh thought he had the Haslam's unconditional support. This is what he thought. This is what he said. This is how he was saying it to us. That he, he's not worried about that. He knows that he has the Haslam support, blah, blah, but he didn't. Next is Freddie. Freddie on the podium looking like he was going to cry, bro. You know what I'm saying? His voice was like really raspy until he got that water. But what happened? I got the Haslam's unconditional support, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, fired. There's a pattern there. The Haslams make you feel like you the guy, and then next thing you know, you don't know where you stand. Nobody want to be with somebody like that. Nobody want to be with the person where it's like they tell me everything right and blah, blah, but next thing you know, like, you going. Like, that's kind of hard to really be pitching to teams like, we really want you to be the first choice and blah, 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 and people gotta look behind their back all the time. And this is a franchise where it's really like, we want it, our fans, we want it so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to win so bad. It's like, it's sad because we're kind of impatient, especially with the roster that we got now. So it's like, anybody that come here, you instantly on the hot seat. Like, who wanna come over to a franchise and sit on a hot seat? Not sit on a seat where it's like, all right, it's getting warm as it go by, but just instantly sit on the inferno seat. Not too many people was up for that challenge. I mean, look what happened to Freddie. Look what happened to Hugh. Hugh's not coaching right now. I don't know what's going to happen to Freddie. And then who was before that? Was it Pettin? I think it was Pettin before Hugh. So, yeah, man, like, bro. Fuck, man, how we not get Ron Rivera, man? That just goes to show, like we not as desirable as everybody think. Oh, on paper, everybody would like to go to them, blah, blah. Like, you would like to believe that, but everybody know what it is. So Robert Saleh is my second choice. But the thing is, I don't really feel 100% confident because, for one, he's just been a defensive coordinator. Okay? So, like, I don't know how that's going to get him the fucking hot seat, the inferno of the Browns. I just don't think he cut out for it. I don't think he'll make it. You know what I'm saying? I really think, like, we'll probably run him out. And he looks kind of like a tan, like, California guy anyway. I think the Niners, California is a place for him. But he's from Michigan, so, like, not too far from Ohio. I mean, I don't know what his ties is to Michigan and all that stuff. I mean, he went to Northern Michigan University, so maybe he's not going to feel an Ohio team. You know what I'm saying? Because of Ohio State. Like, I know, like, I'm funny about shit like that. So, and then about Jim Caldwell, I seen Jim Caldwell's name come up. He's not a Browns guy either. He's not. Robert Saleh is probably the next dude I would say, like, just his intensity, the way that he likes football. He could be a leader of this group of guys because I feel like he'd just be one of them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think he'll motivate, he'll be a leader to the point where he'll get you amped up and wanting to play football and play good football. And on top of that, he played good disciplined football because look at the 49ers when they had made that stop against Seahawks on that 1 yard line. Like, that is discipline. That take discipline to make a stop like that. You know, everybody be there, protect your blade of grass, and make that stop. Like, if we could get Robert Saleh and he don't get convinced by Kyle Shanahan not to come, then that's cool. But at the same time, I still kind of feel a little scary, a little iffy about it because he's new, and this team, I don't want to see him go through that. If we give him a chance, we got to give him a chance through and through. Like, we got to know that, but he also got to have a plan as what type of offense he gonna run. Now we moving on. So let him tell us if he want to come here and he got a good ass plan, like the best plan or a good enough plan. I don't know, not a good enough plan, but at least like the top 2 plans that y'all hear of the day. I would say give him just because of his image, not his image, but like I said, just the character, the energy that he gives off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need that, but that's just me, man. The Josh McDermott dude, I'm not 100% sold on that guy. Oh, it's not Josh McDermott. What's his name? Josh something. Fucking. Is it Josh McDaniels? Yeah, Josh McDaniels. I don't know. I mean, yeah, because he wanted to coach Baker. I think they wanted to draft Baker. So you think he has some plans for Baker? I say hire him as an offensive coordinator, but we still need a defensive-minded head coach. But he's not about to leave New England if he's not about to get the head coaching job. I wouldn't hire him because his record is terrible. Yeah, he went to the Broncos, but the Broncos ain't the Browns. At least with the Broncos, you got more of an opportunity to try to change them around. With the Browns, like, it's fucking hard. Like, this gonna be the hard. If you can't turn the Broncos over, you definitely not about to turn over the Browns. The Browns will fucking chew you up. Our staff, our media, our fan base, like, you know, the Haslam's, like, I mean, yeah, they like him, but it's gonna be too much for him. We need somebody that's gonna be ready. And if we gotta get which leads me to fucking, God, shit, bitch, is Mike McCarthy. I know my videos will tell you I didn't want Mike McCarthy. I didn't want an offensive coordinator as a head coach, but you know what? He's the best one right now, to be truthful. At least right now. At least until another grand type head coach or somebody that's super nice. Like, whoever interviewed for, they got to blow you out of the water and you got to 100% trust them. I don't know who. I just don't know. I mean, what's his name? Matt LaFleur. He a coach right now. Shit. Bruh. Yeah. Mike McCarthy is the last option for me, man. But he's the better option. He's the most safer option. That's why you will choose him. Because he's the more safest option. So, go ahead. Go ahead and get Mike McCarthy, man. Because that's the only person I can see at this point. And if you want to come here. I don't think nobody wants to come here. So, this is terrible, bro. I don't know what to make out of this. I'm really pissed that we didn't get Ron Rivera, bro. Like, that was a game changer. And for him to choose a different team like he did, man, you know what? Fuck him. Shit. Should have came here. Why you gonna go to the Redskins? What's in DC? I mean, what's in Cleveland? But what's in DC? Just reeks of conspiracy. Like, when I went to DC with my school one time, I'm just like, there's like protests everywhere, and then it's like, you got people then you got bums. Like, you don't look at the bums in the eyes. You look at them in the eyes, they gonna shark you for some money. That's what you're gonna have to deal with. You have to deal with hobos and people, and then when you try to give them stuff, they be ungrateful. I had ordered some McDonald's, and one of them little peel off things that's on the cup or whatever, it was like a free something, I can't even remember. I think it was like a free sandwich or something like that. And the dude asked me for some money. I had no money at the time. I was like, hey, man, you know, take this, blah, blah. You can get you something to eat because that's what I thought he wanted. Motherfucker gave it back. The bum gave it back and blew up at me about it. You know what I'm saying? And blew up. And I was like, wow, like, okay then. That's the last time I try to be helpful to the bums in DC is mean. And you want to go there. You should have came to Cleveland. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. Now it's over. Fuck, man. Why? So Robert Saleh, 2, Mike McCarthy, 3. I don't know anybody else. I'm not hearing the interviews. I'm just gonna sit back. That's just my opinion on it. We fucked now because we don't got my real guy, but it is what it is, man. We'll see what happens. You know, about Freddie, man. It's sad about what happened, but you know, we just gonna move on about it. I ain't gonna be too much on it about it, but yeah, like it was. I'm glad it was over like it was though. So I don't know who else, man. I wish I did. I wish I was into that. You know what I'm saying? Into football 100% like that. I'm just into the Browns, so I don't know. These are just based off of, like I said, records and stuff like that, what they did in the past, and that's why it's kind of hard for me to give these new guys opportunity. But you don't want to bring in no like college coaches and for this team. No, you gotta bring somebody that knows how to get it done, that knows how to prepare, that knows where they want to go as a vision. Um, let me see. Who the freak is Brian Flores? Oh, the Dolphins. Well, he already a head coach. And he ain't really doing all that with the Dolphins. He probably won't do no more than with the Browns. So, yeah, get us a headstrong guy, somebody that's gonna deal it. We're gonna sit the Browns fans signing out.